guys, we are drawing. So yeah, this is just a short little video of a bunch of sketches that I put together. I did this earlier in the year. I have a habit of recording a lot of stuff and then just not putting a video together, even though I totally want to. I prefer to draw. Well, anyway, I just thought I'd get around to actually editing some of those out and getting them up because I would like to finish some projects, even if they're small, even if they're just little sketch with me videos. I would be proud of myself for finishing those. So that's what we're doing. Whoop whoop. I'm sure you can guess, but yes, these are all D&D characters. That's the thing I draw, man. It's what I'm into, okay? I've at least sorted through all the video that I have here and tried to like section it off into which campaign I'm drawing essentially. As you can see here, I'm just drawing a bunch of different poses, a bunch of different sketches, a bunch of different outfits. I like to warm up or just to have fun, like a nice palette cleanser for the mind. I like to have a lot of different outfits saved on different like social media sites or like Pinterest or Instagram, you know, things that I think would be fun to draw or that could lead into a different cool outfit for a character. I like to just have those saved and use them as a great like sketching opportunity. It's good for my brain. It makes me feel happy. It reminds me why I love art, and it's a good warm-up too. It's just a lot of bonuses to doing that. So I mentioned that I sorted these out into different sections. They're actually in 3 larger sections. Actually, I should make chapters out of that. Yeah, I should do that. For 3 different campaigns, essentially. The first one here is our like 6-person campaign. This is Obsidian. I have done, of course, an anime OP for that, which I really liked. Which I'll totally link over here because I'm really proud of it. Okay, it took me 3 months. I'm really happy with it. But that has 6 players in it and 1 DM, so it's 7 of us meeting up. Which, yeah, I'm sure you're wondering, wow, how the heck are you guys able to meet up all the time? And the answer is, we're not, but we do our best. Obviously, if you've been watching while this video has been going, I'm sure you've noticed that I've sort of strayed away from drawing different outfits at this point. To explain a little further, I actually am drawing different scenes from the campaign. I went ahead and I doodled what had literally just recently happened in the campaign when I drew this, which was my character falling from a very high place. I'm like, yeah, okay, I could draw that. It's totally fine. She lived. It's great. But it was definitely dicey for a second there. She is the primary healer of the group, so you can I'm sure you can imagine how things were during that moment. But anyway, what I've been drawing now has actually been more backstory stuff for a different character, Hope. He's got what everyone would lovingly call a spore mom. She's a circle of spores druid, and she's basically his mom. Here, I wanted to draw some of our dynamic duos in our group, and I also wanted to draw what I thought they might look like when we eventually get to Yagsapka, which is the Arctic region in the world. It's where Jasmine is from. We're eventually going to be getting over there, but it's definitely going to take a while. Our current trajectory is south then north, so it's going to be quite the journey. We've got Nilal and Valnore up in the top corner there on the left, our bard girls. We got Hunter and Malron next as our mercenary buddies. I put Jasmine and Hope together. They are very bad influences on each other. And the last one I drew are actually a couple of NPCs. They are Revik and Gorkesh. Revik, who longs to be the greatest villain there ever was in the world, and Gorkesh, who's just happy to be there. He's a very good boy. I'll be honest, there's a little gap here where there's not really much to talk about, but I didn't want to get rid of any of the footage, so I'm just gonna be a little silent for a couple seconds here, and then I'll be right back. The second campaign is the, you know, it has a bunch of different names. We call it the Pirate Campaign because that's what initially what it was pitched as. We also call it our cross-company campaign. That's our group name. These characters are, from left to right and then top to bottom, Soot, Quinn, Fawn, Violet, and Dominic. I've talked about them plenty in my other videos over here, which I'll link, where I made custom character sheets for us. Rather, I redid them. It had been like 4 years since I had them. I had learned a lot since making that first batch, so I made new ones. I also made kind of an anime OP for them too. That was the first video that I had posted on this channel. It was something that took me like 9 months to make, although there was like a 2 or 3 month break in the middle there. It's still, you know, I started it in April 2019 and then I finished it December 2019. Yeah, and I literally finished it like seconds before my players walked in. It was really done to the wire, but I'm really proud of it. And I kind of lied, but not really, about this third one. I don't have an official campaign for this character yet. It's just a character concept that I really love and I really want to play, or even write about perhaps. I might do comics, I might do something with her. I don't know yet. It's still very early stages. All I know is her first name, her race, her class, and subclass, which is actually a lot of things, and her backstory. So I guess it's a lot of things. But since I don't have a campaign for her yet, I'm just kind of, I don't want to get super, like, attached to certain things, but I did kind of want to draw her out. I thought it would be a good exercise to figure out what her outfit would be, you know, shape language-wise, color-wise, although I'm still working on that part, I think. Anyway, so what do I know about her? I know she's a tiefling, she's a Circle of Stars druid, and her name is Morgan. And that's what I know. As for backstory, I wanted to, I fully based it off this song that I was listening to. That's just the best way, right? To come up with things, just to get inspired by something else. This song, Burn the Witch by Shawn James, which I'll link, of course, in the you know, blah 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 in the box. So I've basically got this idea that she grew up in a village that was, you know, terrified of tieflings and that were not kind to her, essentially, until she was rescued by other witches, essentially. That's all I've really got. It's pretty loose. Like I said, I don't have an official campaign for her yet, nor do I have any official settings or anything. I just really loved this concept. I also haven't made a tiefling character yet, so I'm just excited about it. I did decide I really want this little bunny familiar character. Likely we'll be calling him Pidgey, but might be calling him Chubbin, might be calling him Marshmallow. Who knows? Maybe I'll be calling him all three. I just like the idea, since she'll be a Circle of Stars druid, to connect her more with, like, the moon and such. You know, the rabbit on the moon. That sort of thing. That's the idea. I have already drawn her before in another short that I posted earlier this year. But I think that was before I had officially decided what her outfit would look like. I kind of knew general colors and vibes that I was going with, so I wanted to take this time to just kind of explore all those options for myself. And also, it was a good way to just jump back into drawing after not having done so for a hot minute, essentially. With all that being said, though, thanks for joining me for this little sketch with me video. Let's take a look at some of those sketches, okay? I want to just generally apologize if I sound really stuffy. I feel like I do. It's because it's allergy season and I am suffering. Isn't that fantastic? I haven't been able to breathe. Well, anyway, I just hope you enjoyed watching, and if you'd like to stick around, I've got more videos, but if not, go off and be free. Have a fantastic day, okay? And so I just wanted to draw like what that first meeting was like, because he certainly wasn't in a good headspace, but she was a very loving person. Is a very oh my god, don't say was, that sounds really bad. Okay, no, she's still alive, I promise. If you do anything to her, I know she's your character, honey, but if you do anything to her, I'm gonna cry a lot, and you're gonna have to deal with it, because we're married, okay? You're gonna have to deal with it.